Welcome to Believers IAS. As you know that we have started solving the previous year questions and the topic is related to economics. So let us resume where we stopped yesterday. So this was the last question we have discussed yesterday. Next question is the chairman of the public sector bank are selected by. So they have given four options here. So this news it is current affair related. So if there's anything right now which is happening in the news, we should know. So this news was I think in 2017 or 18. So the answer here, the options were Bank Board Bureau, Reserve Bank of India, Union Ministry of Finance, Management of Concerned Bank. So the answer here was the Bank Board Bureau. Let's go on to the next question. In the context of India, which of the following factor is our contributors to reducing the risk of currency crisis? So they're asking about currency crisis. First statement was the foreign currency earning of India's IT sector. So this will have more dollars or the foreign exchange. Second, increasing the government expenditure. Let's see. The third statement is remittances from Indian abroad. This will also increase dollars or foreign currency. So we know that the first and third statement is right. So let's check the second statement again. Increasing the government expenditure. And the question was reducing the risk of currency crisis. If government spends more, so that means more rupees will go in the market. So there are chances that government might end up printing those money also, which will cost more. So second statement is wrong. So if we eliminate second statement, we'll be left with 1 and 3. So that means 1 is also right. So the third statement, remittances from Indian abroad, and we have seen that this increases. So the right answer was B, 1 and 3. So this kind of questions they do ask. Third, which of the following is not included in the assets of a commercial bank in India? Assets. So there are two things, assets and liabilities. So for a bank, advances is an asset. Why? Because they have given out loan, kind of a loan. Investment, again, it's an asset because it has to be paid back. Third, money call or short notice. Again, this is a kind of loan given. So all these things are assets when we think about a commercial bank because this money will come back. But what about deposits of normal people? This is a liability. Why? Because the commercial bank has to give it back to the people with interest. So they have asked not included in the asset. So here the liability is deposit. So the right answer is B. Deposits. Next, despite being a high saving economy, capital formation may not result in significant increase in output. Due to. So what is the reason? that the capital formation may not result in a significant increase. So, a weak administrative machinery, this can be a reason but not the reason. Illiteracy, okay. High population density, no. High capital output ratio. So, what does it mean? That means, think 100 rupees is required to produce one output. But now we require 2000 or consider more than that to produce this one output. So it is not efficient. The amount we are requiring to produce this output is very high. So this is the reason. So the right answer is high capital output ratio. Capital to output ratio. Just going by the words only you can understand. So this question they have asked multiple times. So with related to capital output ratio in past UPSC exams. Last question. With reference to India's decision to levy an equalization tax of 6% on online advertisement services offered by non-resident entities, which of the following statement is correct? Please have a look on this equalization tax. What is it and why is it? Recently there was a news on Google also that the government was planning to put this equalization tax. So please do have a look on this. So let's see. It is introduced as a part of Income Tax Act. This statement is wrong. It was introduced as a finance bill. Next, non-resident entities that offer advertisement services in India can claim a tax credit in their home country due to double taxation avoidance agreement. This DTAA agreement is also very important. You need to remember. So what does it do? If one country, if one person has paid, if NRI has paid a tax back in USA, he is not supposed to pay tax here in India. So there's an agreement, and even the US people who are living in India, if they pay tax here in India, they're not supposed to pay tax back in USA. So this is called double taxation avoidance agreement, and we have signed with multiple countries. But it says that can claim a tax credit. No, it cannot. So the right answer is neither one nor two. So this is it for today. Next, we'll solve another set of 5 questions. So stay tuned. Thank you.